All right, boys, let's get this started because unfortunately I've only got about an hour and 15 minutes where I have to go. So, welcome to tonight's patrol. We are going to be doing the first of our specialty patrols. So tonight we are obviously going to be dealing with gang crimes and narcotics. So we all run around in a little bit different uniform than our standard dress uniforms. So yay for that. Now for tonight's op, we're going to be working a specific section of town. We're going to be focusing Davis Street and south through the Rancho area. Now, please keep in mind this is a heavy gang area, so any traffic stops you make or if you go to detain somebody, you do have potential that you're going to wind up in a gunfight. So please make sure and run by the armory. It is already sitting out. Just sign out how much ammo you take out with you. But tonight, I want everybody out running traffic stops, doing vehicle searches. We're looking for drugs, guns, money, anything illegal that we can find and get off the streets. Keep in mind, any money or vehicles we seize can potentially be turned into assets for the department. So that means new vehicles, weapons, uniforms, all the good stuff that we love to get and be told we're doing a good job with. So, before we head out, questions? Everybody good?
I'm good.
I got.
Yeah, as I say, just see me before you go, and we can just go over what vehicles you can go. But pretty much anything.
Anything unmarked, and I do prefer that they not have external light bars. Everything needs to be interior, so that way we can keep a little bit of a less noticeable presence. All right, boys, let's hit the street and do work.
Copy.
Try to be listening up if somebody goes out on something closer, so that back up.
Sarge.
Sir.
I just want to let you know, I'm probably gonna go. We do have one slip top car. I think I'm probably gonna go to that tonight. And I'll probably be alone.
10-4. Just let me know if you get into something, need some help. $120 to county.
$120.
1041, 10-8. I'll be watch command.
10-4. Delta 1 county, or county Delta 1.
Delta 1.
Be 1041, 10-8. Be CID.
Different. County Delta 2.
Delta 2.
Show me 1041 10 8 on duty supervisor.
10-4. 1923. Ah, 10-4. 120 county.
Cool.
Be clear of that scene. 1095 times 1 male.
10-4. Are you en route to station?
10-4 being routed to the station.
Oh.
County 161.
161.
I'll be back 10-8.
10-4. 10-8.
County Delta 1.
Delta 1.
You check for any active 99s on a standby.
Delta.
County Delta 1.
Delta 1.
You check 99 status on Deshaun Williams.
10-4, standby.
County, that date of birth is going to be 12/12 of 93.
10-4. Delta 1.
Go ahead.
Be advised, I'm showing one active warrant. It's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be minor traffic. Traffic less than 500.
I'm going to be out with that subject, Dutch London Street. I'm going to be just before standby.
So,
County 161.
161.
Gonna be 1011, so Andreas Ave, cross of Elgin Ave. Gonna be a red Ballista. Plate is gonna be 60 November Victor Golf 622.
Ten-4.
County, I'm going to be out with that subject. I'm going to be Dutch London, cross of Carson. County, I got one taken off on foot.
10-4.
County, we're jumping the foot. We're jumping fence, Carson Ave, the apartment complex.
10-4. Delta 2 County, can you have someone standing at the back Sally Port? We gotta dump a prisoner and run.
10-4, 1949.
County, taser deployed. We're gonna have one subject in custody.
10-4, 1950. Delta 2.
Go.
Since you're en route to back, I'm gonna get this other prisoner booked.
10-4. I dumped him with the. Where's the jail person there?
10-4. 120 County. Be 10-6 at the office.
10-4. Are you available for calls?
Negative. Give me about 5 minutes and I'll be 10-8 for call.
Del 2, Del 1.
Go ahead.
You can come in off of Jamestown. I'm in that apartment complex parking lot.
10-4, I'm coming off Jamestown right now.
10-4.
Okay, bless the mic.
10-4. I believe 161 is going to be 23.
What happened?
Sorry. Me?
No, Greg.
Or him? No. I don't know. I dumped a prisoner with the jail staff and ran. I think that was the quickest I've ever.
Now, I was over there on Dutch London, and I've noticed I've dealt with Mr. Williams here previously for I can't remember what I dealt with him for, but I remembered him.
Okay.
And could have sworn I seen his name on the warrant list I was printed off this morning. Just called in. He had a warrant. I pulled off, tried to get him to come to me. Instant he saw me, he darted off down the alley, jumped the fence to this apartment complex, and I was able to get taser or cartridge in the taser and get it where I could pop him here. I did just find a few baggies here with some what looks like cocaine, and yeah. Do either one of y'all have a test kit?
I'm sure I have one in the trunk.
You can
searched it,
field
right?
test this. Yeah, I searched them.
But
I found,
stuff in my car. I have a cage.
Looks about 6 small bags of coke and
Back door should be open. That's the old Vic. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's not the. Okay, yeah, he's driving a different Vic than he was before. Okay, not crazy.
What are you talking about?
You were driving the detective Vic earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, it's broken.
Well, no, it's
What's
not broken.
broken
It just
with it?
literally has 2 lights on.
Oh, it's broken.
Did you go and do the open trunk in your trainer, Aram?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's bouncing.
Yeah, with ELS on, it's gonna do that.
I don't care.
Looks great on my screen.
Trying to take screenshot.
Then open it, Greg. Hey, stop banging your head against the window. It's gonna hurt your head. I have metal bars. Promise. Doesn't feel good.
So, it looks like it's positive for cocaine.
Did you use?
Great.
Is there still a lot left? Enough to send off to the lab?
Yeah. It looks
So
like
we'll have
Greg
our own
gave
crime
a
lab here
pretty
soon,
big
because I
baggie.
know. Yeah, he's got 6 small baggies in here, so.
Ooh, so he's a dealer too.
But yeah, with this whole new contract thing with the LSPD that we're getting into, we'll actually receive a crime lab that can test it on site.
We don't have to send off the state anymore. Thank the Lord. I think they're 6 weeks behind right now.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on a possible heroin that I sent off back in August.
Damn.
Yeah, I think
Still
they're
working
6
on
weeks
that?
behind
It
right
was that arrest up in Sandy, where I ended up tasing that lady and she
Are you
busted her head
sure
open because she
people aren't
landed on
just
a.
like using it up in the lab and never testing it?
Who the hell knows?
Well, from what I've been told is the states, well, with fentanyl and all this synthetic stuff they're bringing in, the state's been swamped. They're getting hits almost daily with multiple packages to be tested.
Did
Also,
you
guess
walk the
budget
path?
cuts at the state level.
Did you walk the
Do
path
what?
back that you guys ran? Did you see him dump anything?
Yeah, I was behind him. I didn't see him dump anything, but I'll walk it back while I'm headed to my vehicle.
Okay. And then you want to meet me back at the station so you
Yeah.
can document the evidence.
Uh, what you can when y'all transport the evidence, or I'll give it to Michael since he's transporting the subject. He
Nah,
can
fam,
transport the
I got
evidence.
him. You got the evidence. You gotta walk back anyways.
I can't walk back that way. I don't want to risk getting anything happening to it.
Fine, I'll walk with you. Or yeah, I'll walk with you
We're in
as
front.
same as
Just
my
all
car.
you got to do is just put it in your trunk and just close your trunk. You'll be fine. It's an evidence bag.
Sealed?
Yeah, it's sealed. If I find any more evidence, I will put it in another bag in my unit.
Then that's fine. I just
Okay.
seal it, sign it, and then sign that you're transferring it to me.
Okay, Mr. Paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Well, we ain't letting this guy get away with it this time. Gotta keep your chain of evidence going.
There, are you happy now?
Thank you.
Son of a bitch, I swear. You'll have fun.
Shut up. Better be back at the station to
Kick my
file your
ass.
report. County Delta 2.
Delta 2.
You can show me 1095 station time clock.
10-4, showing you 1095 at 1957. 161. Can we have you en route to Carlson Avenue in Rancho? You're going to be in the alleyway near the carpet repair and refinishing store. Reports of a black vehicle with a suspicious male. Caller advised multiple subjects have approached the vehicle, stood for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then walked away with an unknown item in their hand.
What was the cross street?
It's going to be Carson Avenue and Brogue Avenue.
10-4. One 6-1 county.
161.
I'm gonna be out with that vehicle. Carson Ave. I'm gonna attempt to make contact.
10-4, 161, showing you 1023 at 20:03 hours.
Hey sir, how's it going today?
Oh, how are you, sir? Oh, just sitting here waiting on my buddy to get here. He told me to be here an hour ago.
Been here for a whole hour?
Yeah, he told me he was on his way so I could pick him up and give him a ride back to my place. He's gonna crash there tonight, but I don't know what the hell. He won't answer my phone calls or nothing now.
Where is this friend supposed to be coming from?
Honestly, I don't know, officer. He told me just to meet him by the car place, and I pulled over here and parked thinking he'd be here in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but so far you've said that you were coming to pick up a buddy at this place and then bring him to your house. Why couldn't you have just driven to him, picked him up, and brought him to your house? This seems... So we got a suspicious vehicle call, that's why I'm here. And that just sounds fishy to me.
I wish I could tell you why he wanted me to meet him over here. He just said he'd be over in this area. I was like, okay, I'll come meet you and pick you up.
Does he work around here, or did he just say this random place, pick me up here?
I used to work over at the cabinet's place across the street. I don't know if he still works there or not, honestly. Hadn't seen him in about a year. He just called and said he was on hard times and wondered if he could crash on my couch for a couple of nights.
Gotcha. Do you mind just handing me your ID and I'll go run that if you don't mind?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. I gotta get it. It's in my center console here.
Alright.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I don't have my driver's license with you. Can you look my info up by my name and date of birth?
Sure. Why don't you step out, hop into my passenger seat, and we'll see about running your information.
Oh, okay. I've never sat the front seat of a cop car.
Delta 1, I'll be 10-8 available for calls.
10-4 Delta 1, 2006.
161 Delta 1.
161.
Need backup over there?
Sure, you can head my way if you want. No rush.
10-4, what's your 20?
I'm gonna be Carpets Building on Carson Ave. It's gonna be where the subway line is divided.
Wow, there is not a lot of room up here.
Yeah, sorry, the computer's kind of bulky. So what's your name and date of birth?
My last name's George. My first name's Kevin. And I was born on February 14th of 1978.
So what do people call you by? First name George, last name Kevin? That's two first names right there.
I don't know why the family name was George, but that's what I got.
County, 161.
161, go ahead.
Can you do a 2729 on a George Kevins for 1978? And can you send it to my MDT?
10-4, 161, standby.
One 161, you can have someone detained?
1010. You guess.
One 161, I'm gonna be down the road a little bit in case he takes off.
County 161.
161.
Did you see that return on your MDT?
10-4. Alright, George. I'll just have you step out. I got the return on your information. It shows that you do have a driver's license even though it's not with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Alright, if you don't mind, just face my car and I'm gonna do a quick pat down.
Is everything okay, officer?
Yeah, it's for my safety and your safety as well.
Oh, okay. No, I understand. Now, I do have a pocket knife in my left pants pocket.
Alright, that's fine. So if you don't mind, just face my car and we'll get this over with.
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem.
Delta 2, Delta 1.
Go ahead.
In relation to you, where's the traffic stop?
County
Directly
161.
south of me.
161.
Foot chase. Carson Brogue. Going westbound. Assault on a police officer.
10-4, county to all units, 1033 traffic, channel 1. Unit en route to back.
Oh, you bastard.
Delta 1,
Delta
I'm
2.
1060.
We're just about at
10-4.
Grove.
Delta 2 and show me 23, I'm just north of them.
10-4, Delta 2. Delta 1, we were clear under traffic.
Did you guys hop over that back wall down there?
We're behind Grove.
10-4.
We're going down by the river. Shots fired, shots fired.
Delta 2,
Howdy.
you can show me behind the suspect.
Delta 2, be
10-4.
careful. Suspect is armed. Okay.
10-4.
Get on the ground!
Do I have anyone else on scene?
I'm on the other side.
Oh, my head. Oh.
Get on your
You better
knees!
face up against that wall.
Kevin, George.
George,
And
like, of the jungle.
Yeah, like the monkey.
Date of birth.
2/14/1970.
So,
My
so how's your
return
ribcage
had
feel after being
three
tapped by a bush fire?
warrants.
Here, he's
Don't
got a
feel
little
great.
baggie on him, and a little Beretta here, Michael. If you can secure the Beretta, Aaron, if you can test that little baggie.
Did you
Make sure you got your
Beretta?
gloves on. I haven't had a chance. I just stuck it in my waistband.
Hey, I don't want to be responsible for killing a cop. It's meth and fentanyl mixed together. I know I'm going down for it, but I ain't going down for killing a cop.
Damn, this is the fucking easiest stop in a while. He just tells you everything you want to know.
Well,
Okay,
you know,
Mr. George, have you
tapping with the
consumed any
police
of
car
this
tends
meth?
to do that.
Mr.
Hey,
George, have you
Beretta.
consumed any of this?
No, I just sell it. I'm not stupid enough to use that shit. I've seen what it done to everybody else.
Yes, Beretta.
Who did you sell it to?
Don't get me to lying on that one. I don't know anybody's names. They just walk
Give
up
me
to my
street
car window.
names. Did you get street names? You don't have anybody sitting 2 blocks away taking pictures?
The only one that I know is Big G.
Big G?
Big,
Is that a street name?
yeah. I think his real name's
What was Big G?
Gregory or something like that. I don't know
Okay.
anything else about him. He's just a good customer. So
Michael, Beretta is a gun, okay? Little handheld pistol. I said take the Beretta here.
Here,
I
give
told
it
you
to
like
me, boy.
an hour. Take it.
Thank you. God.
Fucking plebeian. Michael, if you can get me a serial number off that gun too.
I'll try.
Okay, because you do understand that if anyone takes that mixture and dies, I'm going to be adding this onto your charges. Do you understand? We don't screw around with fentanyl here. Do you understand?
I didn't know that was the case. Anybody CID? Maybe we can work a little something out.
I'm detective. What do you want? I'm actually working a case right now with some fentanyl involved.
Yeah, that dumb little rich boy. He bought that shit off JoJo.
Who's JoJo?
JoJo's one of the other street level dealers.
Is that JoJo's real name?
We start talking plea negotiation or a little bit less of a charge, and I'll give you all of his info and tell you exactly where you can find him.
Okay,
Look,
Michael, you got a cage. Let's go ahead and transport him. Put him in a holding cell when we get there. Don't go ahead. Do HUD. Does he need to be Mirandized to be? Whenever we're just gonna question him later.
I'm gonna go back to my car and search his vehicle, see if there's anything else in the
True.
car.
Did I read right? I don't think.
Hey, detective, I'll make it easy on you. I waive my
So-
rights as long as you're willing to negotiate. If you're not willing to negotiate,
I'm
I'll
willing to
let you.
talk. I'm willing to talk, but it's not up to me on final say so as to what happens. It'll end up being inevitably being the district attorney. Okay, I can whenever I do this report, I can contact him, be like, hey, this Kevin George guy, he gave me names for a bunch of stuff here. Maybe go easy on him, okay? But it all falls down to him, okay? I mean,
Well,
I
tell you
can't
what.
promise you a yes no.
Tell you what, I know I gotta go to the station and be booked anyway. Why don't you make a phone call on your way back over there?
Like I said, I'll see what I can do, okay?
Well,
Aaron, did
then
you search him?
hopefully we'll continue this.
I searched him,
the station.
Michael.
I didn't search him.
Okay, well, this detective here, or this deputy here is going to go ahead and transport you, okay?
Which one am I getting in?
You're
Say
gonna
no.
get in this Tahoe right here. You're gonna hop in the front passenger seat.
Okay.
You're going to put him where all the narcs ride, Michael?
Alright, I'm gonna go search the vehicle.
No. Delta 1, Delta 2.
Go.
Mission row.
10-4. I'm going to be in the interrogation room.
10-4. I'll let you know when we're there.
County, 161.
161.
Can you log? I found another pistol in the car.
10-4. Can we get a serial number off that weapon, please?
10-4. It's gonna be Hotel Zulu Yankee 4462.
10-4, step back.
That sounded like a real gun in the background. Any comment?
County to 161.
161.
That firearm returns 1099 out of Los Santos PD. Also showing a flag linked to a possible homicide case we're trying to obtain further.
10-4. Didn't know guns got warrants.
Wanted.
That serial number gets traced back. It can be logged as you could be marked as stolen or anything like that. Say if I was to steal your gun, you could take your paperwork to the police department and log it as stolen. It'd be come back 99 for stolen.
Fair.
Delta 2, do you have an E ETA?
23. I'm just gonna hop him, take him out, search him, and then I'll put him in the interrogation room.
10-4. I'm gonna be 23. I pulled up in Sally, so.
I'm still waiting to hear back from Burger Shot. Hey, baby, I was just thinking about you. I won't be able to meet you later. I have to put in some overtime.
County 161.
Make it up to you, baby.
161.
Tows the vehicle. They'll be taking it to the impound lot. I'll be 1019.
10-4. Are you gonna stop by the station?
10-4. I need to get gas first though.
10-4.
What would you think?
Which is actually his first name. Last name is Oliveris.
Okay.
Jojo just got out of prison 2 years ago. He was in on aggravated assault of a peace officer.
Okay.
He's got a house in the Vinewood Hills. I don't know the actual address. It's
Vinyl Hills, you said?
yeah. Out
Okay.
of character. What street is the big mansion on for the story?
Franklin's?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a mini map or anything where I can pull up street names.
What's up?
Yeah, we'll just RP. I gave you the
No,
address.
that's where you up to.
Upstairs is boring. I got my office up there.
And I can tell you this much. Jojo is going to get another drop tomorrow.
So, a little bit of the debrief for the patrol. First arrest was Jordan Johnson,
Channel.
picked up for probation violation. Deshaun Williams
Second.
was arrested for second.
Second, I arrested the Halls guy.
Okay, yeah, I didn't write that down in. Third one, Deshaun Williams was picked up for a minor traffic under 500. He was later charged with evasion because he took off. Mr. Kevin George, the same one that Aram dealt with. He was picked up. He had in his possession, he had meth and fentanyl mixture, a stolen weapon,
2.
a handgun. 2. One of them wasn't stolen. One of them was his.
And a pocket knife.
Okay, well, I'm not logging that down. That's not illegal to carry a pocket knife. He had just got out of probation 2 months ago, clean and clear. With that, he gave me some information for a reducing charges. So starting with the first charge, going to be stolen firearm times 1 for that stolen weapon that was in the glove box. We dropped attempted manslaughter on a peace officer down to assault on a peace officer times 2 because he also hit Deputy Aram. Evasion on foot times 1 and distribution times 1 because he admitted to selling. He gave me 2 names. One of those names being Big G. Name is going to be unknown. This is going to be Kevin's boss. This is the one that gives Kevin his the stuff.
Did you attempt to look
Big
him up
G,
in the gang database?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Big G is a 6 foot 8 inch African American male, 340 pounds, has a star tattoo on left cheek. He also on the right hand has a tattoo. I don't know if it was on the knuckles or not, of Big G Heart Lola. I also received word that Big G likes to frequent the Vanilla Unicorn, looking for a stripper by the stage name of Velvet. I believe we still got some undercovers at the strip club.
You still
If
talking
we
with
can-
Samantha?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, man. I don't like her. I left her up in Sandy Shore. She can stay up there.
Well, maybe we can use her as a CI.
Not for my op, we're not. The next name is going to be Jojo Alvarez. I got that wrong. Big G is a one of the ones that was distributed to. Jojo Alvarez is the one up. Jojo just got out of prison 2 years ago for aggravated assault on a peace officer. So he's going to be in the system. More than likely, he's going to still be being checked up on.
Hey, how tall did you say Big G was?
6'8".
I got a guy here that's listed as 6'7", 300. Has a star tattoo on his face. He has a couple other ones too.
Let's go ahead and print that out. Let's get motions in effect to get a search warrant of that residence. But with Jojo, Mr. George here told me he lives up in the Vinewood Hills at Franklin Clinton's old house. He is also receiving a delivery of the fentanyl meth mixture tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's delivered to his house via cleaning company van, okay? So tomorrow morning, we will be suiting up. I don't know who else is going to be helping. Learn how to spell, dumbass. If y'all want to assist with this, if you want to assist with the takedown, we're going to be having SWAT standing by, multiple patrol units, investigations.
When were you thinking about doing the warrant?
Do what?
When were you thinking about doing the warrant?
I am fixing to go call the judge now. It is 6:37.
If we get it, serve it.
I can swing by his house, letting him know what's going on. He'll more than likely sign it there.
Okay, when do you want to serve it?
The warrant for the house?
Yes. Yeah, in a couple
5
hours.
a.m.
Is that what you were thinking, or?
I want to catch the delivery van dropping it off.
Okay, when was that supposed to come back?
Tomorrow at 4. Now, Mr. George could be making up a time.
Gregory.
What?
His name is Gregory, right?
Who's? Big G's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's who you printed off.
Gregory Harvey.
I don't know.
Should we have a unit stakeout then? Just in case.
Ow.
Could be annoying. Shit.
We could
Okay.
stick it out.
If we want to get a couple UCs out there tonight, be my guest. It's going to be kind of hard to park out there because of parking, and you'll probably be easily noticed. Um,
We'll have to take cars that don't have any lights visible.
well, we've got a couple Crown Vics, and I'm sure we can bum some off of LSPD.
Don't take Crown Vics. Something that's not a Vic. I think we got a couple new unmarked pickups. Take those.
You can do whatever you want.
Well, you just don't want something that looks like a cop car.
Whatever. We'll keep an eye out for that cleaning van. Hopefully we can nail these. Hopefully this is going to be the guy that is bringing in the fentanyl. We can get him shut down before it becomes overrated problem in the city. I was advised by Mr. George that JoJo is the same distributor for the young kid yesterday that didn't make it due to the fentanyl, Mr. Jared Cox. And from the look of it, we have dealt with Mr. Cox before for controlled substance abuse.
I was to say that name sounds familiar.
His wife, or his mother, is Katie Cox. She's the one that we've been to her house multiple times for attempted suicides. First one being a hanging, second one being a drug overdose. But yeah, hopefully this is going to be the same distributor, same guy. We can nail him for these, but that's going to be hard to prove. But hopefully we can catch Mr. Alvarez. We can get him shut down before fentanyl becomes a problem within the city.
Mm-hmm.
I hated having that conversation yesterday with Randall Cox, Mr. Tommy Cox's brother and Jared Cox's uncle. I myself don't have anything else for the debrief. I've actually got to run IRL. But yeah, if y'all want to go see if y'all can get some more information on these, this JoJo and this Big G. I don't know if we can pick Big G up, Michael, for probable cause, just for investigation.
Well, I'll see if I can get a wanted out. Seeing he's wanted for questioning.
Yeah. Jojo Alvarez, I would not want to try anything. I will personally contact the judge. I don't want to spook him, and we don't know. I don't want to say this, but that corruption charge 10 years ago, Michael, for the LSPD,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any remnants of that being here left. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any of these officers that are still clearing out their desks to see what we're doing, that memo pop up across that screen, and then contact Alvarez and he's out. He ducks out, we can't get him. I will personally call him, I will contact you personally, let you know what's going on. Tomorrow morning, we will assemble a team, we will roll out with them. I believe LSPD has till tonight at midnight to get all their stuff out of here that they're wanting, of their officers. After that, this building is ours.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat, come back and finish doing this investigation.